Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So this video today is gonna be kind of different. A lot of times, a lot of tarot card readers that come onto YouTube, you want to get to know them. You want to know who they are, where they from, their background, and so I want to introduce y'all to me, who I am as a person, and give y'all a little insight on me, and hopefully you guys will share some insights on yourselves in my comments, because I do have a lot of people that are in my comments on a normal basis, and I really do enjoy talking to you all. And I gotta fix my camera, y'all, because I've been looking a little close up here, and I want y'all to be able to see me. So hopefully that'll fix it, but we'll see. If I have to edit the video, I will. But anyway, so yeah, I am originally from South Carolina. I have been practicing voodoo for about maybe 5 or 6 years. I recently really got deep into it maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where I got actually under a high priestess and started actually practicing more. And so me and her were doing one of our calls as we normally do on a monthly basis. And she was like, I think you should start doing tarot because you are really good at it. Intuitively, you know a lot of things, and you also see a lot of things. So I think you should start doing tarot. And so that is how I got started on reading tarot cards. I originally started doing it on a app called Purple Ocean, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Purple Ocean, but it's like a app where you go to and get readings from there, like from different psychics. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I went to 15 different psychics on Purple Ocean, and I had them read me and my situation. And I would only give them a little detail, but then after I gave them the little detail, I would then come back and give them the full story. So, out of the 15 people that I went to that were supposed to be tarot card intuitive readers, only 2 got it correct. And I said, well, I gotta change that. I have to be a good tarot card reader. Like, I have to show them what a tarot card reader should be. And not I have to be a good one because I was already a good one, but I want people to know what a good tarot card reader is. And a lot of tarot card reader strategies are, give me a second, y'all. I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb before somebody call me. Okay. So anyway, we gonna get deep on this. A lot of tarot card reader strategies are, they talk around things, basically, to kill time. So you may get a minute and a half of talking and then a minute and a half of reading. And that's how they distract you. That is their deception. But only 2 actually got my reading correct. And of course, I had already consulted with my mumbo, which is my high priestess, in voodoo. And she had already told me what to look forward to. And of course she's okay, y'all. So my video cut out. I forgot where I left off because my husband called. And even though I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, he does not want me to put him on Do Not Disturb. So he is allowed to call. And of course, in true fashion of my husband, he calls. So anyway, I went to all of those tarot readers just to see, like, how do they read? What do they practice? What do they do? And they were just not real. So I started on Purple Ocean reading complete strangers. And this is my passion. This is something that I really love to do. I've always been in touch with my intuitive side. From being 7 years old up until now, I've predicted a lot of people's death at a younger age that my grandma can attest to. But of course, she is not very keen to me reading tarot cards. I mean, she doesn't have like a real problem with it, because if she did, I would get cussed out. but she does not agree solely with it, if that makes sense, because my grandmother is a Christian, and so is the rest of my family. So they are kind of standoffish with it, but of course, when you grow up, you come into your own, and this is a passion of mine. So that's why when you guys comment on my videos, I try very hard to respond to you guys. If I don't, even if I see it a week later, I'm going to respond to it, or at least love it, because I want you guys to know how appreciative I am, because actually I had two specific friend girls that pushed me to go public because they knew that I was reading on the app. But my two friend girls, Brittany and Yasmin, they pushed me. Brittany pushed me to go public, like for local people to read, for like people in my community, and Yasmin actually pushed me to go ahead and do the YouTube reading. So I'm very thankful for them. Not only that, but as y'all can see, I do follow Nipsey's story. His death definitely pushed me to, go and do more. And of course, his spirit came to me, and he is very forceful at times. A true Leo. And he came and he was like, look, you are the one to do this. You know what you're talking about. You hear and see the things that are true. Go ahead and get on YouTube. And I have admired a lot of tarot card readers on here, like Wisdom and Light, Three Hoodoo Sisters, Miss Sam. They are the bomb. I love them. Miss Sam is definitely my favorite. Because she sees a lot of the things that I do. And so I can, connect very, very well with her. But those are three of my favorite tarot card readers. And of course, I see the frauds. And I see some that actually do scratch the surface. So they're not necessarily frauds, but they definitely put a spin on it, which is what a lot of tarot card readers I've seen lately do. They put a lot of spin on their stories of what they see or what they hear. And I'll never be the person to do that. But yeah, so my name is Sequoia. Like the trees in California or the Toyota. I tell everybody that. I'm actually named after the trees. My dad named me. But my reading name is Brenae Reads. And that's just like my like my little profile name or whatever, just because I wanted to start and be incognito about it, because I didn't want a lot of people in my hometown to know that I read cards, because you have people that doubt you just because of your past transgressions. And I'm no angel, I'm not perfect, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and so I just wanted to start fresh with reading tarot. And so when, I say I'm no angel, I mean, like, I've been in legal troubles and everything. So I know they're thinking, like, she reading tarot cards, but this the same girl that used to would, do something crazy. And I did used to would do something crazy, but getting older and coming to your life purpose is a beautiful thing. And I'm so thankful. I'm sorry, I got choked. I'm so thankful for meeting my mumbo. She has been the most excellent teacher. Her name is Hathor Akunaten. You can definitely look her up here on YouTube. She has a page. She will definitely get you on the right path. She also has a group called like the Voodoo Frontier, Final Frontier on Facebook. That's a really good group. It's very informative for all my sisters and brothers that want to get on the right path, learn your history. She is definitely the go-to gal for that. I love her down. Do you hear me? Because she has put me on the right path, and I have seen a lot more success in knowing who I truly am and sticking to my beliefs versus sticking to someone else's. And not to discredit any people that believe what they believe. I respect all belief systems, and I give it the utmost respect, but the most that has working for me is voodoo. And not because I work magic or because I do tarot or I can see things before they happen, but because I get to honor the people that came before me. I get to honor the ancestors. And my favorite saying is while you're thanking God for the blessings that you are receiving, also thank your ancestors for laying down the bricks for you to walk over these troubled waters in your everyday life. So I definitely am very thankful for my mumbo. So that's just kind of how I got started on tarot. That's basically a background of me and my life. I am married. I've been married for going on 4 years now, but I've been with my husband almost 10. And he asked me to marry him initially, but child, I wasn't ready. So I said no. We really are supposed to have been married 8 years by now, but I wasn't ready at the time, child, and I had to let it go for a minute because I had some growing up to do. You know what I'm saying? So all my girls out there that want to be married, make sure you ready. Make sure this is something that you really want to do. Even in marriage, you're going to make mistakes. I know. But for the most part, marriage is pretty good once you get over the bumps in the road. And we've had those, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely have supposed to be married 8 years because he initially asked me after we had been dating for 2 years. He knew I was his wife. But of course, I wanted to grow up a little bit more. And honey, even still after we got married, I still wasn't grown. Child, I feel like I'm just now growing now in our third going on 4th year of marriage. More than anything, I think I understand the realistic views of partnership and not making things all about me, and also respecting his space because I've had a trouble with respecting people's space sometimes. And that's just to be real with you guys. I want you guys to know that even though I read tarot, even though I'm intuitive, even though I have all of this stuff going on, I'm a real person just like y'all. I do everyday things just like y'all. I may hear and see more in different realms than you guys do, but I definitely am the same, honey. I'm just as crazy and sometimes can be a little ratchet too. But yeah, I also have 3 children, 10, 8, and 7. And so yeah, I have 2 girls and a boy, and those are my babies. I love them down. And also, let's see, I'm trying to think of what else. I do got an everyday job, y'all. I work every day. And it's hard balancing it out with your passion and doing what you got to do to pay the bills. It's definitely hard. That's definitely a struggle. But my best advice for people that have a passion that they want to do is definitely work on your passion while you working your 9 to 5 and paying your bills. And when the time is right, make the leap of faith. And I'm waiting on my right time because where I work is very prominent. I have a very good career with my particular job, but of course it's not a passion of mine. So with it not being a passion of mine, it makes it hard some days to be there, but I still respect the job because it pays the bills. And that's just a little bit about me. I don't think I can think of anything else. If you guys want to do readings with me, I'm definitely open to doing those with you guys. We can do it over the phone or video. I'm very serious about my readings. I try to be as prompt as possible. If something happens, I will let you know what is going on and when I can follow up with the reading. But I definitely try to get your readings out in a reasonable time, at least within 24 hours. And I'm very respectful of what you want. And I also will, if you only give me a little bit, I will ask you, do you want me to answer more questions? So if you come and say, hey, I just want to know what my purpose is in life, I'm going to ask you to give me 2 more questions because I want you to get your money's worth. I see people on here charging $60, $70, $80 to do nothing but pull cards. Nothing. So I don't want you guys to waste your time going to people that aren't doing anything but pulling cards and using you for a money pawn. My prices will remain the same. I started at charging 15, but I have decided to do 20 just to round it off, just to make it even. 20 for the video, 30 for the phones. And I initially was gonna do 20 for the phones, but I did 30 because sometimes I'm on the phone with people for maybe an hour and a half, and I'm only charging $20 for it. So I definitely did decide to just go ahead and go to 30, because then that gives you the 30 minutes to speak with me. And most of the time we have a good time, and child, we go over the 30 minutes, but that ain't neither here nor there. I just want to make sure that you guys are getting quality for not so much money. Top-notch quality for not so much money, because I have a job. You know what I'm saying? People that's charging $60 and $70 and you got a job, that's greedy. And I'm not trying to discredit anybody or make them feel like they ain't shit because, and excuse my language, but I'm not trying to make them feel like they don't mean anything because they're charging that much. They may value themselves at that much, but I feel like when this is your passion and it's a real gift, I don't feel like you should be overcharging people for something, because a lot of people can't afford $60 for a reading or $70 for a reading. Honey, that's my light bill times 2. We can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? I live in a realistic world. I know what I would want to pay for and what I wouldn't want to pay for. And $70 ain't what I want to pay. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on who your tarot card reader is. Also, to let you guys know a little bit of background about me, and let you know that I am not this archangel from way back coming and give me, no. Child, I can be a little crazy. I can be a little cool. And I be tripping sometimes. But it's cool because I know how to check myself. But I just wanted you guys to get an insight on who I am as a person. And definitely knowing me a little better. So I will keep the videos coming. I will be open to do you guys readings. Just email me. And I'll definitely take care of you. I'll put my information in the comment box, and we'll go from there. But I do thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking my channel. You guys are the best. Your comments are the best. I love everybody's inputs and insights. It's awesome. Even the trolls that don't necessarily agree or they get mad at something that I say, it's okay, because everybody get mad at truth. Everybody gets mad at the truth because truth hurts. Some people, not all. So I thank you guys again for tuning into my page, and I just want to show you guys gratitude and love and light and peace in you guys' life, because you have really overwhelmed me, and I am so appreciative of the love that I am receiving. And y'all think I'm the bomb.com, and I think I'm just regular, and I think that sometimes I can be a little crazy for the things that I say, but I do appreciate you guys for accepting me into your homes, on your TV screens, your phone, whatever y'all watch me on. I appreciate it so much. Even if it ain't nothing but 10 views, thank you guys. Thank you so much, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you guys again. Have a wonderful day.